Hi, I'm Tim Rowe. Welcome to Cambridge Innovation Center. I'm the founder and CEO, and I'm going to give you a little tour. Cambridge Innovation Center is the world's largest cluster of startups in one building. We have about 450 startups here, all in this big office tower. We're across the street from the MIT campus. It turned out that startups just kept coming out of MIT, kept starting up. People were looking for space. They wanted to be around each other, and this thing has snowballed ever since. We got MIT to give us some space. We worked with them to make the costs reasonable for entrepreneurs, and the rest is history. It's expensive to take an old floor and make it nice and pretty and new, so for many years we just used what was there, used it as is. Critical Mass is a collaboration with the New England Venture Capital Association. What's happening is that venture capital funds are giving startups that they think are promising what we call a golden ticket, which is a free pass to have space here. Different kinds of companies here. Certainly we have technology companies, the people doing Twitter and things like that. We have a company up here which is more of a military technology company with Boston's Mayor Menino, that we are opening a new center in Boston in the Innovation District. It is provisionally called the Boston Innovation Center. It will be a gathering space for entrepreneurs and innovators. It'll be big enough to hold quite significant events, a 250-person auditorium. We're standing inside the Venture Cafe. We typically get 300 to 400 people each week in this space and the surrounding corridors. We do serve wine and beer. We also, for those who are not as interested in the alcohol, we have a soda bar. They're not just clients here at Cambridge Innovation Center, they could be from anywhere. And the one requirement is that they be active in the innovation ecosystem. The world doesn't have this, and perhaps it should.
My name is Akhil Nigam. I'm the founder and president of Mass Challenge, and welcome to Mass Challenge. We have broken up the space into 4 distinct communities, but these colors not only represent a community, but they are also kind of a directory. So when you come into the space, each of these communities, everybody has their logo, so you can find a community. This also serves as a great point of bringing people from the different communities to a central space. And it has this feel of an open space, but also at the same time, as you can see, there are some smaller private sections, so you have that privacy as well. On a normal day, there would be about 300 people using the floor, and it can get very noisy. So we have probably around 150 acoustic speakers, which are noise reduction speakers. So what we have tried to do is purposely keep each community balanced in terms of cross-industry as well as other aspects. So you could have a technology company who is working right next to a healthcare company who's working right next to a clean tech company. This is our event space. As you can see, it's a pretty large event space. We can hold probably over 300 to 350 people at a time. This is what we call our cafe/game room. If you talk to any entrepreneurs, the 3 things they require are coffee, internet, and a ping pong table. And we have that. We are all
who want to come in and find a place to work. And what we find is that it brings a lot of energy to the environment, and it brings some new ideas and perspectives, and it gives us an opportunity to work on some things together. You'll see the space over here where we can, the living room as we call it, where we can have our meetings. And what we have going on right now is a discussion as we are migrating Boston.com onto the new content management system. So we have representation from editorial and from IT as we look at how to make that transition successful. And then also we would bring advertisers in here or other small groups to be able to see some of the different technologies that we have. The 6-panel display right here is a feed from Instagram that shows kind of what's happening and what's being posted in and around Boston. In addition, we've got a display that allows us to render our website on all of the different devices, and so being responsive design and having one solution for all the devices means that we have to make sure that it works on all the devices. And so as we make any sort of changes, we can very easily make sure that we've tested that everywhere.
I would have to say where people can come and work on big data technology. Big data is about taking and reconciling data that sits inside the four walls of an organization traditionally and marrying that to the world's data. This will be sort of the centerpiece where we hold our events, where we hold hackathons,